good, but I'm kind of a just Southern Texas boy, and so I just like my filet. Other people like ribeye, but there's a little more fat on that. All right. We got Bake or Win. They say, hey, Jake, I have gone through DAG given the LLC and the trust setup. My question is, does it matter when I fund the LLC, pre or post price appreciation? How do I go about that? Any help would be greatly appreciated. So in the tax call that I had with Dylan the other day, I've always been an advocate of funding it sooner than later because I thought you had to do it at the current price. He mentioned that you can do it at the cost basis. So if you fund the LLC at your cost basis, and that's what you're contributing, not the appreciated asset, then there's not going to be any tax implications as long as it's a single member LLC that's a disregarded entity. If you want to do a partnership with your spouse, you can. If you're in one of 15 states, there's 15 states that have a qualified joint venture provision, which allows you and your spouse to set up an entity together. Most of the time we do a single member with one of the spouses and then put the other spouse on as a manager. The trust is great. You're great that you did that. You're proactive. All of those are set up in the state that you live in. They're a revocable trust. You're all three. You're the grantor, the beneficiary, and the trustee on that. It's a pass-through entity. There's no EIN associated with it, but you do have to retitle the accounts in your trust name in order for that to be in your trust, and you have to do the assignment. So make sure you're doing that. You're working with an attorney to do it. We can help you, at least for the digital assets. We have a whole package that we put together for that to make sure it's done correctly. So if you work with us, you're good to go. But you could fund it post-price appreciation as long as you're contributing those assets to the LLC at the price that you bought it at. And that's the capital contributions page that you would want to go get notarized. And you could use electronic signature as long as there's a timestamp of when the transaction took place.